Toby, what are you most proud of achieving at RSPB Aylesbeare over the past 25 years of working here?
So it's probably the expansion in our grazing livestock. We started grazing here back in 1988. So when I joined in 92, we already had a small group of animals that were grazing down on these mires through here. You can just pick them out in the distance, where we get some really, really rare species of things like southern damselfly, a BAP species for the UK, and lots of interesting sphagnum mosses and insectivorous plants. And grazing of heathland is one of those very traditional ways, and a sound management board to be able to deliver the management from. So what we've done over the years, we've extended our grazing areas wider and wider and wider, and for many years we were just using electric fencing to contain those animals. Back in 2009 we started on a process working with a whole load of partners, so Clinton Devon Estates, the Wildlife Trust and other landowners in the area, to put an application through to the planning inspectorate to get permission to put a structure or boundary structures up on the heathland, because it's all designated as common land. And we were granted that permission, and we then spent a couple of years in clearing the lines and putting the fences up and putting the cattle grids in. And it was on Valentine's Day, as you well and truly know, Morwenna, in 2014 that we introduced the livestock onto the much wider extensive area. So here on Aylesbeare we're grazing 500 acres in one single block, so a very extensive grazed area with all of those traditional breeds: Exmoor ponies, Dartmoor ponies, Galloways, Devons, those very traditional animals that are grazing out over the heathland all year round. And that's been a real success, and it's the sort of the most sustainable way of managing heathland, that it doesn't require lots of input and diesel and horsepower and all of those other sort of mechanical means, and it's that gentle approach 24/7 and the animals are delivering. And we can then sort of tweak the management around the edges and deliver that sort of more specialist management in places. So it's a good sustainable way forward.